Very excited to be here. Let's look and see what would be important to share with you. As you know, your world has been through some great shifts, some great changes. You are moving into new energy. Astrologically, you are moving into new energy. You can feel the new energy shifting. Your governments are changing. Your things are changing. All the things that are going on in the world right now are all in divine order. We do want to say that and to reassure you that everything is working in your highest good. And Tracie mentioned this earlier when talking to Jason. I'm on the highest timeline. I was told I was on the highest timeline. Well, we want to say that to everybody. You are on the highest timeline at this point. We've talked about timelines in the past, about how you eliminate certain timelines as you change your frequency. The ones that are no longer relevant can drop away now. And the goal was to move that into timelines where maybe you have anywhere from 3 to 5 timelines that you fluctuate from. And we'd say, those of you who are listening to us right now, maybe not all of humanity, but those of you who are listening to this podcast can rest assured that you have now navigated into these elements where you are shifting between fewer timelines. And so once you are doing that, once you are moving through fewer timelines, now what happens is you might get a little timeline blur where you are remembering something from a different timeline than the person you are talking to. So maybe they have a memory and you don't have the same memory. And it's because you jumped into a timeline that you didn't do that memory in, right? And so, or it fell in differently. And so you might start to find that you are remembering 2 timelines at the same time and you don't know which one was real. One may feel like maybe it was a dream. Maybe I dreamed that conversation, or maybe I just had a flash of that conversation. Why do I think that was that way? And it's actually this way. And Tracie had that experience yesterday. She walked into her kitchen and she goes, "Where's the other bar stool?" And her son says, "What are you talking about?" And she goes, "There's only 2 bar stools at the bar. Where's the other one?" And he said, "We've always only had 2." She remembers having 3. And so she's just like, "I'm not even playing this game with him. He won't understand it." And she moved on. But she just kind of chuckled, going, "Yeah, there was a time there was 3 of them there. Now there is only 2 bar stools." And so things like that, little things, you're going to catch it, you're going to notice it, you're going to think you might be going a little bit crazy, right? But it's a sign that you are closing in your timelines. And so it's easier to remember those differences in those timelines. And you're going to start catching that a little bit more. And it's just a way for your higher self to show you and to help you to remember or know that this is happening, and this is a good thing. This is a positive thing. You're in the highest timelines and you are fluctuating back and forth. It's not such a big flux, right? It's not such a big jump anymore. And so it's easier to remember the differences because they're just right there. You're just right there. And so we just wanted to say that some of that is happening for humanity right now. And more of you are tapping into that telepathy. And we talked about that before too, that the telepathy is going to be coming in stronger. The mantis beings have been here helping humanity hone that in even better. If you want help with your psychic skills and honing them in to where you feel more in control of them, if you will, where your empathy isn't all over the place and you are able to bring that empath in closer and filter through the energy so you know what's yours, what's not yours. The mantis beings are perfect to work with to help enhance all the psychic gifts. And they are very good at helping you to work, especially with the ones that you feel you can't shut them off or hone them in. They're going to help you do that. So call them in. They're here to help. We're just going to scan and look at what else might be good for humanity to know before we get playing into the other questions.